The Merry Mantle stamps and dies are a really cool stamp that you can use if you like coloring or you like to create scenes. These are really perfect for you. They come with 4 stockings that can be cut out individually using these 2 left and right dies. And then there's also a little vase with some berries that can come out of it, some stockings that are hanging, you have a wreath, some candles. Really, the possibilities are endless. And don't forget those little sentiments like season's greetings, all is calm, 'twas the night before Christmas, silent night, holy night, and wishing you a very Merry Christmas. So all the stamps with coordinating dies I have stamped on one sheet of paper, and then I'm going to use a second sheet of paper to add the hanging stockings. This does not have a coordinating die and can be stamped directly on the background of a card base. You can line up the coordinating dies as you wish onto your piece of paper and secure them. What I like to do for the wreath, it's really easy to line up if you actually look at the center shape. It's very unique, so it's really easy to line up rather than looking at the outside of the leaves where there's a lot of different irregularities. So adding some washi tape to hold them in place, run them through your die cutting machine, and then we can get started building some cards. Now everything is all colored, we're ready to go. You can choose sentiment, and the hanging stockings work perfectly with this little mantle. I've gone ahead and added some texture to make it look like a wood grain background. There's also a wood grain background stamp from Concord and Ninth that you can use as well if you'd like to stamp that in there. But overall, I absolutely love it. The mantle can work with these hanging stockings, or you can use the individual stockings to hang off of them. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. I liked this look here. It was perfect for an A2 size card, hanging them off a very plain mantle and then adding "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" on top. Here's a final look, and this one is a pretty clean and simple look. You can add a white background or a red one. And now I'm going to show you some other possibilities. So go ahead, you can grab yourself a background stamp and stamp it onto some colored cardstock and build yourself a scene on top of a busy background. It works. It's completely up to you what your style of card making is. If you prefer clean and simple, you can use a white background. If you want to add something a little bit different, try a patterned paper background. So you can really see the difference here where I've added all of these to a white background. Before, the focal point was a lot on the background, and now you're noticing the focal point are all those beautiful colored images. And a lot of those little sentiments that come in the stamp inside the center of the wreath, which is really practical. So I decided to stamp "All is Calm" in the center, and I think these cards both turned out extremely well. I think they're really different and beautiful, and I love the white focus in them. It really brings out that pop in the coloring and looks really great when it's all finished. I can't wait for you colorists to get your hands on these. Add it to a red card base and it's all good to go, or any card base of your choice. Green would work well also. I also wanted to show you that it does cut out this Noel die as well, a little standalone sentiment die that you could use on your card also if you prefer.